Hi. I have a lot of people over my life that ask me, how have I traveled so much? Am I wealthy? Do I have a lot of money? How do I afford it? I'm here to tell you that anyone can travel anywhere around the world as much as I want to. And you don't have to be wealthy. You could be poor. You could be middle class. You could be any income level pretty much and still do this. The first thing I do, be flexible on your dates. Google, leave on a Monday, leave on a Tuesday. Take that flight at like 1 o'clock in the morning that no one wants to take and the airline is desperate to sell the seat. You'll get it for half the price, if not more, the regular price. Be willing to travel during the winter time. Supply and demand. Airline prices go down a whole lot during the winter time compared to summertime. I don't do very much traveling in the summer because the prices are just really, really high. So that's the first thing. Be willing to be flexible on your dates. And also when you're checking air flights, another way to get cheap flights is maybe leaving from a major hub. So if I, for example, I booked a flight from Japan like 3 months ago. And what I did, I was looking at Detroit to Japan and the tickets were $1,500. And then so I put in LA, Los Angeles to Japan one way, and I found a ticket for $380. I flew on an airline never heard of before, Zip Air. It was fine. It was a discount airline. And so then I bought a ticket from Detroit to LA, flew Spirit Airline, cost me like $100. So if you're willing to look in like you know like the more major cities like Chicago, New York, Philly, Boston, DC, maybe Miami, LA, you're gonna save a lot more money. So be a little bit flexible on the where you leave from, and be flexible on the dates. So the first thing I do is I buy the airplane tickets, and I look and I look and I look until I find a deal I want. If I don't see a deal I like, I keep on looking. And sometimes by being patient, I've seen prices drop from like, nearly in half in a couple of days. So be patient. You never know how the airline market's going to work. And then after I booked a flight, after that, I start planning out the vacation, requesting days off, looking at where you can book at and stay at. Airbnbs are a good place to look at. You can find really good Airbnbs. I'd suggest looking at the reviews, looking at the ratings, look at what part of town it is, how far from the center of town it is. Is it going to be hard to commute to the areas that you want to get to if you stay in the Airbnbs? I stayed at hostels before. Hostels,